What's up guys, this is Coach Donnie with ElevateYourself.org. In this video, I'll be reviewing the Adidas Men's Dame 6 basketball shoe. Before we get started, if you like this Elevate Volleyball t-shirt, then check out the Elevate Apparel store where all classic Elevate apparel is 20% off. Also, if you want to try your own pair of the Dame 6 basketball shoe, then visit allvolleyball.com and use my discount code in the description box to get 5% off your entire purchase. Now let's see what this shoe looks like fresh out of the box. When I first saw the Dame 6 shoe, I noticed that the overall shape and sole structure reminded me a lot of the Explosive Bounce. And after trying them out, I'm happy to say that those shoes are quite similar. One of my favorite shoes to play in volleyball tournaments right now is the 2018 Adidas Explosive Bounce, which just might be the best shoe for basketball or volleyball under $100. Unfortunately, they stopped making them after 2018 and have not released a newer version yet. Adidas did release the 2019 Pro Bounce, which I thought was going to be the next version of the Adidas Explosive Bounce, but it was nothing like it, and I was pretty disappointed with that shoe. I'll leave both of the review videos for those two shoes in the description box for you to check out. First, let's talk about the look. The overall design has a lot going on with words, images, stripes, all going in different directions. I'm personally not a fan of that busy look and prefer more of a cleaner, sleeker design, but I don't think they look ugly by any measure because it still looks pretty modern. It has a medium layer of mesh that's very flexible but not too loose. When I say medium, I mean somewhere in between very soft and thin like the Nike Free Run running shoe and thick like the typical Jordan basketball shoe. Although the insole does provide some arch support, it does not have much of a general foot contour. This means that the foot will move around a little bit more compared to a running shoe or typical volleyball shoe that has a very defined insole contour, making your foot feel more locked into the shoe. Some athletes like more foot movement, and others want their foot to feel more restricted and secure. I personally like a more defined contour, but the Dame 6 insole did not negatively affect my performance at all. This shoe has fantastic shock absorption while still providing plenty of springiness for sprinting and jumping. The other Adidas shoes I've tried, like the Harden 3 and 2019 Pro Bounce, both had excellent shock absorption, but it seemed to come at the cost of some bounce, like the shoe sole was too soft to provide any additional spring and firmness. I would consider the Dame 6 a jumper's shoe because the sole rolls off the ground smoothly and gives plenty of energy return on contact, which is why it feels so bouncy like the 2018 Explosive Bounce shoe. This is something that's been lacking in some of the other Adidas shoes I've tried, like the Harden 2 and 3, Pro Bounce, and Crazy X-Flight Bounce shoes. The ankle support and lateral stability are very good, particularly when changing direction and short, quick movements. I especially like how wide the sole is near the heel and how the edges are slightly rounded. This makes the base of my foot feel super wide, making it feel more balanced. In the moments where my heel is tilting at awkward angles, the rounded edge makes moving through those moments much smoother. I do like how the tongue is thin, but I wish there was some additional padding because I can feel the shoelace against the top part of my ankle. But it's not enough to bother me when I'm playing, but just enough for me to notice it here and there. This shoe does run a little bit big, so if you want a tighter fit, I recommend going half a size smaller. This shoe is great for wide feet as well, with no rubbing on the side of the foot, so you don't have to worry about that, my wide-footed friends. Even though the shoe physically looks big, I'm surprised at how light it feels. It feels just as light as some volleyball shoes, and actually even lighter. I felt light on my feet and plenty of freedom to move in all directions without hesitation. My biggest complaint about the Dame 6 is the traction. It feels fine when you have a clean gym floor, but when you're playing on a dusty floor, the shoe does slip here and there. It wasn't impossible to play in, but it did affect 5 to 10% of my performance during transitional movements, and my first step did not feel as quick as it usually did. So if you plan on getting this shoe, I do recommend keeping a shoe cleaner or shoe grip substance with you in case you play on a dusty surface. Overall, the Dame 6 is a fantastic shoe that is flexible, durable, supportive, springy, very light, and great for jumping. I just wish there was more traction, and that would have made it an amazing shoe. Now, if you prefer a heavier shoe with a thicker upper material and denser sole, narrower base, tighter fit, less internal foot movement, and plenty of traction, then this is not the shoe for you. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel for more shoe review videos just like this one and additional volleyball and training content. Let me know in the comment section below which shoes you're currently wearing for basketball or volleyball and what you like about them. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.